And APB, American Protection Bureau, voted #1 best on Long Island for all your security needs. Call 631-390-9050. That's 631-390-9050. APB.
In the background.
All right, man.
Funny.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're reaching the end of the show. SummerSlam this Saturday. By the way, Monty DeFaro will be doing a SummerSlam post show at 11:30. Me and Jimmy were on. You're at the gathering. You're taking pictures. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. I won't even be able to see the damn
catch
thing.
Jimmy and I on ESPN where we gave our predictions, but now we're doing that on the Monty DeFaro show. Me and Jimmy both had over 24 hours to maybe rethink about what we think. So.
I take it back.
Well, you can. You still have that right. That's the best part of this, right?
Okay.
United States champion Paul Logan against LA Knight. How's this turning out, buddy?
I'm afraid they're going to give it to LA Knight, but I wouldn't. I want Logan Paul. So, what? I got to make a prediction. I'm making observations. Wait, who do you think's going to win?
So my thought process is this. I think we discussed this on ESPN, right?
Got to give it to LA Knight.
Can't have too many title changes, dude.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with LA Knight? What are you going to do with him? He's got to win the belt and then let Logan go on to Cody.
All right, so then you're saying Orton doesn't turn heel then?
Why am I saying Orton doesn't turn heel? What,
well, if Logan Paul's going on to Cody, then what do you do with Randy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I totally understand.
Wait a minute. Randy could turn heel on LA Knight. Who's the matter who Randy turns heel on?
You really want Randy going for the the United States Championship.
They should wait for Randy to turn heel on Cena when he does his final shebang. He is the Joker to Cena's Batman.
All right, so your observation is you're saying I really think they should keep it on Logan Paul.
I think Logan Paul. We figure we should keep it on Logan Paul, but I don't know what this means for LA Knight. Obviously,
I'm going to agree with you. I think it stays on Logan Paul, and I think LA Knight goes to where he belongs. Look, LA Knight
where does he go?
He's a bit player, dude. He's a bit player.
He's not, though. If you look at the way he is, look, I actually have more respect to his level of over than Jey Uso because once you end with, I'll tell you why. Because once you end with everybody doing this and Jay starts talking, they're just yelling yeet. With LA Knight, they seem to like him more than Jey Uso. He has more it factor than Jey Uso.
You know what? You know what? I'm changing my mind. It's got to be LA Knight. I was just thinking, it has to be. It has to be because it's like they owe this guy at this point. He's failed in every turn.
Dude, he's done well, man. I think he's upper tier. He's not,
fine.
Cody, but come on.
So we're going with LA Knight.
I hate it though because Logan Paul's the man. I wouldn't take the belt off.
I wouldn't either. But we're both agreeing, LA Knight.
We're not agreeing on anything. What we're agreeing is that this match is very interesting. That's what we're agreeing to. It is. Look, I hate doing that. I'm not going to, not enjoy myself. Oh, crap. Look,
again, if you take yourself super serious that you're guessing someone's script good,
I know.
There's nothing involved there. But it's okay to pick somebody.
For the sake that we don't want too many title changes, obviously you can't have everybody change the belts, then I would say it would be wise to let Logan hold it.
See, that's my problem, because as I look at the list, I see title changes all the way down this card. So it's like, how could you know what? I'm going back again. I'm sticking with Logan Paul.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. I mean, I think they should keep it on Logan. LA Knight could just as easily win it, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say I know what the fuck they're going to do.
Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker.
Now this one has to be Braun. I can't take it. There better not be any other way than Braun walking out of there.
By the way, CBS had Dragunov in this match. I don't know why. When I looked it up, they had a three-way. I'm like, what is that all about?
You know what a shame his hard work is being lost here. Dragunov has been great so far in the ring.
The guy's getting a lot of airtime. I don't think there's anything wrong there. It's fine.
Dragunov's cool, man.
I'm agreeing with you. This has got to be a Braun Breaker deal, and I'm going to stick to the whole
right.
Sami Zayn.
Which is why that LA Knight thing kind of fucks me up. It's like, Braun has to win this.
Yes.
I mean, how many belts are changing that night?
You can't have all these title changes. It would be be unbelievable.
I don't think so. All right.
So we're in agreement there. All right. This one's another tough one, man. CM Punk against Drew McIntyre. Special guest referee Seth Rollins.
The Rollins is going to fuck this whole match up somehow. Somehow this is going to be thrown out. or whatever it is, it's going to result in a three-way between the three of them at the next pay-per-view. I just got that feeling, But Drew needs some goddamn closure. But Punk, this is his first in-ring match in 10.5 years. This thing's got to get blown up. They're all going to wind up killing each other in a three-way or something, So I almost don't see a winner. I would love it though if Shane McMahon came out.
I want us to think, because you and I always speak after these and go, Mike, we didn't use our common sense here. I said this time, me and Jimmy going in this with common sense. So before we, I just want to special guest referees at SummerSlam. Ventura. Yeah. Ventura, even though he didn't want it, he called it straight down the middle. Right. I think that's what happened. I'm trying to think of other special. Oh, Shawn Michaels wanted Undertaker to win, but screwed up and hit Undertaker and that. So
Seth hates both these guys.
I know. This is a tough one.
So here's your deal, though. Common sense, LA Knight. Common sense. Yeah. All right. What was the match we just went over?
Braun Breaker.
Common sense Breaker. So far, common sense LA Knight, common sense Breaker, common sense Drew McIntyre. But if you went on common sense last time with Drew McIntyre, Punk ran out. And you add in the fact that this is Punk's first in-ring match in 10.5 years in WWE. Is he going to lose it?
I'm going with them turning on Seth and they both beating the crap out of Seth. That Seth gets so involved and it gets blown up and we get the double DQ. I think the whole thing's
going to get thrown out and turned into a massive brawl, and they'll be back for bad blood.
Agreed.
All three of them.
Agreed. But I'm still sticking with Logan Paul. Right now you see Braun Breaker winning the title.
Yeah, he better. Oh, my God. Yeah.
All right, World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest against Gunther.
Gunther. And you know what's weird? The Judgment Day right now is so fragmented. There are a couple of faces in the group, and the rest are bad. They're heels. So this has all got to break apart one way or the other.
Agreed.
Gunther is the man, and this is payback for having to put over Sami goddamn Zayn. So let's go with Gunther, and Gunther, by all means, do this for this beautiful sport.
Beautiful. And I'll stick to the point that earlier in the card that Damian Priest will somehow get involved in the Rhea Ripley match, but on the face side to help Rhea. But somehow Judgment Day is going to beat the crap out of Damian Priest. And so Priest will go into this match not 100%, and that kind of gives Priest that out.
Finn, Dominic, and Liv are going to be good buddies.
Absolutely.
That's just where I feel this is going.
So now we have 2 title changes so far with a possible third, which just can't be. I don't think there's ever been a card like that where titles have just changed every time, right?
Yeah.
WWE Women's Championship match, Bayley defends against Nia Jax. With Tiffany Stratton waiting in the rings with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Common sense, Nia should win this. Will Nia win this? I mean, there's that little thing I talked about on ESPN. Does Tiffany Stratton really, holding that briefcase, want Nia to be champion? Be a lot harder to beat Nia than it would Bayley, unless she helps Nia win, and then she cracks Nia in the head with the briefcase and gets a pin. Are we doing that yet? I like your idea that you came up with. I don't know if you said it on ESPN or we were talking about it afterwards or both, but that Nia gets her flowers, like you said, and Tiffany slowly, no, stay friends, but start to show hints of maybe
right.
No, you know what I mean? Bam. So I'm going to go with that. I do think that common sense Nia should walk out of there with that and let that play out for a while.
This is the one I feel everybody's expecting the Stratton cash in. It's too early. It's too early. They're going to build
I'd like
this.
More out of it.
And this is the one title I'm 100. Like when we come back this week, again, this is the one I guarantee Bayley's not coming out champion. This one, Nia is going to be champion, and she's going to have her little henchman Tiffany walking with that case, and eventually it's going to happen. To have Stratton cash in on either Bayley or Nia on Saturday is number one. It's a bad move. It's just a bad move.
It's just instant gratification. What do you do after that? Yeah.
This one, I'm guaranteeing is going away. We're saying it, Jimmy. This one, yeah, I agree. The other women's championship, the world championship match, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
Good stuff. Liv's going to be with the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day is going to. Rhea will be gone, and so will they're both. Rhea and Damian obviously are both been acting more like faces anyway. Damian's an interesting face. I don't know what to make of Damian, but Rhea's clearly loved by the fans and everything like that. While the other half of Judgment Day is totally despised. I feel like Rhea's, Dom and Finn, especially Finn, he's going to help her. Liv's going to somehow get out of this, and she's going to join the Judgment Day. I mean, that would be great script because Liv is a great villain, and it would make for great, Rhea going nuts and going after the Judgment Day with, who knows how that'll play out, but it'd be pretty cool.
So let's look at the other way. If Rhea was to win the women's title, you'll be ending probably one of the greatest storylines that we've seen, if not ever, a long time.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. This one, even Coach said it the right way, Jimmy. Even though it's predictable, it has to happen, and we'll all be satisfied with it, right?
Oh, I know we will be, but as far as common sense goes, Rhea's red effing hot. Put the belt on her. Rhea should beat her. I'm talking about common sense. We've been using that as a backup thing here, during our summarization of these matches. Common sense, Rhea should win this match. Okay?
But wait a minute. But business-wise, though, Jimmy, business-wise, there's more in the chase on this one, man. And you could, Rhea's as hot as it can. You're just going to put her even higher, right?
I agree, man. It's the chase is the long lost art that is usually the beauty of a heavyweight championship is the chase. I mean, look at Ric Flair all those years with whether Dusty was chasing him or Tommy Rich was chasing him, whoever was Barry Windham was whoever was chasing him. It was the chase.
Look at Cody. Look at Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, who's chasing him? This has all been predictable.
No, but I'm talking about the chase with Roman.
Cody was chasing. Yeah. Right. Bingo, brother. Bingo. Of course. Bingo. Yep. The chase. It's not the kill. It's the thrill of the chase. Name that song. Name that song, Mike.
It's not the kill, but it's a thrill.
It's not the kill. It's the thrill of the chase.
It's Deep Purple,
Come on, man.
Is that Deep Purple?
There you go. Knocking at your back door.
That's right.
There you go.
Well, once you sang it,
Very
I knew
good,
it.
Man.
All right, here's the most tricky one, Jimmy. Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa. I'll open this one up because I'll just start it saying this way.
Yeah.
Because obviously everybody's focused on this match for the main reason, I think, is they're expecting Roman Reigns to come back. If this is the opening match, Roman Reigns is not coming back, right?
I agree with that.
Now, let's play it under the premise that this is the main event and it's the final match.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question to you. If Solo loses, or it's a double disqualification and the bloodline jumps on Cody and they're beating the hell out of him and, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are hurt, whatever. Why would Roman come out to help Cody? He hates Cody. That would make no sense. It's stupid.
I'm not feeling Roman coming back yet. I know everybody wants. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel it yet. You know what? The only way Solo could win the title, which to me would be ridiculous, but if Solo did win the title, I would much more expect to see The Rock help him get it than Roman. Why would Roman help him? Solo has anointed himself the head of the tribe, the head of the table. I mean, why the hell would Roman Reigns help him? We got to wait. We got to let that simmer. We got to let that. We can't, it's premature. It feels premature. If anybody's going to help Solo get his hands on that title, it'll be The Rock.
Yeah, but
And then when Roman comes back, Roman's going to be going after that title. It'll make more sense.
But let me ask you something. Hold on. Isn't the money in The Rock, though? Like, I'm fully anticipating The Rock is going to come back and beat Cody Rhodes for this title before WrestleMania.
I don't feel that. I feel like WrestleMania. I don't know if you'll ever get your Rock versus Cody Rhodes.
No, I'm talking Roman Rock right? But
see, I don't. The only way for that to happen is somehow for Roman to remain away from, the whole faction, and just be. What is he going to return with just him and Paul Heyman? I mean, when Roman comes back, how does this work? Do the Usos just suddenly see, because Jimmy's been missing and Jay's obviously a face now? Does he come back with the Usos to fight against the Bloodline? Is Solo champion by the time that Roman returns? Does Roman not get vengeance against Cody? I guess he beat him the first time. Cody beat him the second time.
You know what, Jimmy? You're a genius.
It's only shit to try to think of.
You're a genius. You just gave the ending of the match. I just figured it out. You're a fucking genius.
Well, we know that.
Cody Rhodes is going to beat Solo Sikoa. The Bloodline is going to start beating up Cody Rhodes. Jimmy is going to make his return. Jimmy's going to get his ass kicked. Here comes Jay. Jay's going to get his ass kicked. And then comes Roman. You just figured it out on this show. Yeah. That is it. Roman's not coming out to help Cody. He's coming out to help the Usos.
Right.
Hence,
that's what needs to happen.
War games.
Bloodline must go against Bloodline. Real tribal chief must fight fake tribal chief. So yes, I think that with the Usos, the fact that they're already beloved and people been dying. It's so funny. Roman tried for years, and Vince tried for years to get Roman over as a face. And now in his absence, after the greatest heel run we've probably seen in decades, now he's beloved. Now the fans are ready to cheer him. Hilarious to me. Hilarious. It's so ironic. But you know what? He will come back eventually, and he will go against the fake tribal chief, because Solo sucks balls. Boo. Now I do love Jacob Fatu though.
I like Bloodline 2.0, but now I'm a little bit disappointed because
to get the job done.
That's not the return that I'm expecting from Roman. But it makes you just figured it out. You're going to have these returns, and that's going to be it. Again, it's all null and void if this is the first match of the night, which it possibly can be. They've had, a lot of people don't remember that Roman used to wrestle in the opening matches defending his Universal title.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, no, he did it quite often. He was the first in, first out, right? So, yeah.
Done it before.
RJ Hudson's going, what if Brock comes back instead?
See, now that's what I'm actually looking for, because, and I said that on ESPN. With you, where was Heyman? And again, yes, I obsessed over Heyman, but like I said on ESPN, Paul Heyman has been the mouthpiece for the World Heavyweight Championship for decades now. We're on 2 decades of this. That if you're world champion, it's most likely that Paul Heyman is speaking for you.
But wait a minute, why is Brock coming out in this match? Why? What reason?
Because Paul Heyman is going to get back at that ungrateful, disgusting, fake tribal chief and his fake false followers that the real tribal chief never gave them the blessing to be a part of. He's going to just go, you beat him up, you beat up Heyman terribly. He's going to bring out the train. And I could see it happening. I really could. I could see just on Heyman alone. If it's just about Heyman, because you could still bring.
If Brock comes out, can I add on that? What's this possibility? Brock comes out with Heyman, but somehow the Bloodline gets the upper hand, and then they start. And then they turn their attention towards Heyman, and then Roman comes out.
Well, if you put Roman and Brock together, this is the most powerful, explosive thing I've seen since Hogan and Savage.
Absolutely, Now, how crazy would we get for that?
I don't even.
If I'm the Bloodline, I'm taking a powder right there.
Yeah, that would really be something. But I'm only thinking about it from the Heyman angle. Heyman's got to get revenge for what they did to him. And I guess that really should only occur through the tribal chief, although I love the idea of Brock reappearing. I'd love to see it. I love Lesnar. I want Lesnar to come back. Of course I do.
Does the WWE need that type of ending to this card? To blow the roof off the
need that type of ending? I wouldn't advise against it. I think that it would be a wise idea. Look, it's one of your biggest shows. It's really your second biggest show traditionally for the last 35 years, 36 years or whatever. You should end it that. Every huge show should have an ending like, oh my God, if I miss Raw, I will I'll kill. What am I doing? I can't miss Raw. You know. So yeah, that should be a holy shit ending every time, especially in major pay-per-views, premium live events.
Maybe Gilbert will come back.
Don't you laugh, man. Gilbert's downstairs. I said hello to him before. Gilbert's
Did you really? All right.
Yep.
We're done here. I want you. Let's. What are your plans for the gathering this week? Tell everybody.
That's a good question. I mean, come on down to the gathering at the Hilton here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! Karen's got a table. She'll be selling the Wahoo books, and I've got the T-shirts, thanks to Mr. Monty, and the business cards and all that stuff. And Karen's got some really awesome robes. You know, I get to be privy to watch her make the robes, and that takes months. Oh my God. You know,
quick question.
Then I get to be the robe model.
That's awesome.
You must laugh your ass just thinking about that.
That's awesome, bro.
You know, put this on. I'm like twirling around. Woo!
Let me ask you this: is Andrew Anderson with his valet, Miss Karen? Is Miss Karen with him?
I haven't seen Andrew yet, but he's wrestling. I think Big Vito on Saturday, and the second I see him, I'm going to be like, dude, if you put him over, I'm going to be so annoyed at you. I want Andrew better not be putting over Big Vito.
Dude, I think you'll be signing a lot of autographs yourself on this whole event. It's going to be a bit crazy.
People have recognized me. Security recognized me earlier. I had to run. Told them I had to run.
I want to remind everybody, next week we got Hall of Famer DDP will be joining Monty and the Pharaoh, and then the following week have a surprise guest.
It's me. It's DDP.
I know you're going to say that, and I'm just going to be like, Jesus Christ Almighty. By the way,
I know you hate when I do it.
Hannibal had what's her name on? Kimberly Page on today. She is still beautiful, dude. Still beautiful.
Kimberly Page, very nice.
And what's amazing is
Hannibal. He's
inedible. Is Hannibal there? Oh no, he's still on house arrest. That's right. He can't get out.
I don't think they would have let him into the state, to tell you the truth.
He's still living with mommy and daddy.
Is he?
Yeah. 40.
Wow.
40-something years old.
Man,
living with mommy.
Unbelievable. That's rough.
But he's big and strong. But he's big and strong.
He is?
Yeah, he's big and strong.
Well, he's a growing boy. Give him a little credit.
He's big and strong, but he lives with mommy and
growing
daddy.
Boy.
He lives with mommy and his daddy and his little dog Piper.
Mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky.
I knew you were.
It's really bad, dude.
Oh my God.
I'm quoting Pink Floyd The Wall.
Oh my God. Dude, we got to make a video of Hannibal doing that. Mommy, there's an airplane in the sky.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
That is a classic.
Say his name. And he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Dude, that guy's the man. Dude, I don't know what happened. I got the Joe Hendry bug. What's happening here?
I think everybody's got the Joe Hendry bug.
Dude, anyway, take that guy's smile, man. What a profile. He's a
that whole gimmick when they play the song, he turns around and shows his face is badass. It's just badass. It's badass.
You just gotta know you're great. Like if he watched that on playback, he was like, yeah. I'm great.
And by the way, you know what I saw on YouTube? Tommaso Ciampa in the WWE with like hair. I guess he played a lawyer. My God, what a good-looking guy.
I forgot about that.
What a good-looking guy.
With those piercing blue Ciampa eyes.
Oh, my God. What did he do to himself?
You're making me nervous, Mike.
What did he do to himself?
Nothing. He looks like a psycho when he has that one certain look. I mean, look how different Karrion Kross looks with hair compared to that other look. You know what I mean? It's like, it's totally different, dude. Totally. Whatever.
Karrion Kross is just, that guy's packed. I'm sorry, he's packed it in. When I mean packed it in, he's like, hey, I'm glad to be in the WWE. This rocks. Me and my wife dig it, and I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
He's not one of these guys that wants a title. You know what I'm saying?
Every time I see Ellering with them, I can't help but think that Ellering's thinking to himself, well, they're paying me a lot. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here, but I'm here.
No, I feel like this. I feel like Ellering's got that paper in his hand. He's telling him, don't worry, I made the Road Warriors what they are. You guys are just like them. Yes, he is. I'm telling you. He's blowing smoke so much up their ass. You guys, you remind me of the Warriors when they were younger. You're going to be great. I'm telling you right now.
Because I think that this is why he's in the company. Oh, my grandkid needs braces. Can I, yeah, okay, Ellery, you can come on for a year or two. It's all right, He eats braces, really expensive braces.
And
I can't think of any other reason.
Let's not forget
Ellery
about Scarlett. It's like you took one of the hottest women on the planet and you made her plain.
Right.
Plain.
Right.
You made her a brunette.
Right.
You're plain now.
Dude, remember how much you loved Camille? Now she's with the CEO of shit.
Yeah.
It's like she never went anywhere. I thought she might go somewhere. Wait a minute. Wasn't she with Aldis as far as on screen for a while there? Camille?
She might have been, yeah.
What the hell? How did she not wind up on SmackDown or something? Oh, that's right. Aldis doesn't wrestle anymore. I don't get it.
What are you going to do? All right, Jimmy, from The Gathering, send us out, buddy.
You've been watching Monty and the Pharaoh, and until next time, from Charlotte, North Carolina. Later.
I want to tell everybody we love you out there.